when we start by acknowledging we don't, we never will, and in some cases we shouldn't have the same rights, that's actually the beginning of a genuine conversation around where we're equal.
Everybody should be equal. This is an entertaining facet of the acquisition. So, which rights are we talking about, gentlemen?
Political and economic.
Political and economic?
Yep.
Okay, I will go with political and economic to this extent.
Yes.
So, right now, the proposition that everybody in this or any other democracy has got exactly the same political rights is a fiction. I'll give you an example, right? In this land, you can be married, have children, have a job, pay your taxes, and all the other responsibilities of citizenship. If you're 17, sorry, you can't vote. You can't even get your full license. You can be voting age, have paid taxes for decades, right? But if you're convicted and in prison for 1,095 days, you can't vote. If you're convicted for 1,050 days, you can vote. Now, I'm simply making the observation that who can vote.
Getting a bit high school.
No. What Seymour's trying to do now is go, but there's good reason for that. But there's good reason for that discrimination. And this is the whole point we've been making all year. There are lots of places where legal discrimination happens, whether it's the voting age, whether it's the drinking age, whether it's the pension, whether it's the disabled car park, whatever these things, it's discrimination, whether it's only male priests in the Catholic Church, they happen all over the place. And when you give those examples to Seymour, he goes, but there's a good reason for that. Okay, but what about the good reason for the other discrimination we're talking about, if indeed it is that?
I'm making a point to you, my friend. I'm making a point. Who can vote has never been universal.
Let me drill down on that.
No, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, Matt, you're going to go anyway.
So let me just say this. We have active discrimination in this country that the Parliament of New Zealand can resolve. So, for example, the Credit Contracts Act and things like that. If you choose to leave school at 16 and you let's just say you want to save a little bit of money, get your deposit for a house, you can't go and apply. You won't qualify for a mortgage to the extent that others would if you were 18 and above. And so we already actively discriminate based on financial means everywhere. There's discrimination up and down Dale. There, by the way, the Parliament of New Zealand can resolve, but chooses not to. And David is one of these people who wants to resolve the red tape around regulations, such as that 16-year-old who's a hardworking entrepreneurial New Zealander. Apparently, they mean less now because he's picking a fight on Te Tiriti o Waitaki.
The thing that's always most interesting about David Seymour, and we've pointed this out 20 times this year, I don't know, there is tons of legal discrimination out there. I don't think 15-year-olds should be able to drink. So I'm okay with the discrimination based on age that you have to be 18. I'm okay that a 50-year-old can't get the pension, that you have to be 65 to get the pension. It's discrimination based on age. From my background in the Catholic Church when I was a kid, I'm okay that only males are allowed to be priests. It's discrimination based on sex. I'm okay with that. And what David Seymour's doing is he doesn't care about all those discriminations. He doesn't care about all those ones. He comes out and all he wants to do is, the way he sees it, level the playing field only with issues around race. Now, if he's only wanting to level the playing field as he sees it with issues of race, but none of these other discriminations, what does that tell us about the message that he's putting out there? Because for him, only race. Only race is where he wants to see equality, because all the other discrimination, there's good reason for that. There's good reason for that. Right? No, nothing in race. Let's make it all equal.
Discrimination has become a matter of convenience for the privileged few. And what I mean by that is active discrimination is just as bad as unconscious bias, therefore discrimination too. So, I'm not trying to discriminate you. I just want to have this open discussion and debate about the treaty. No, you've got me wrong. No. I come from Māori descent as well. I mean, well, let's not talk about what your iwi think about you. But, it's kind of like, again, I come back to the point I keep raising. Don't look here. Don't look here. Look over there. And by the way, while you're looking over there, I don't want you to fact check me. Because, and I hear what you're saying, Pat. It's quite, it might have been you two, I can't remember. But I get that it's hard to fact check a rolling fest. But actually, I didn't see anything new in the narrative that David was trying to debate tonight. It's the same old stuff.
Yeah, I found that very funny. Very funny.
he was just singing the hits tonight. It was all stuff we've heard before. It's all the talking points he's been hammering at every point. There wasn't new information. There wasn't anything that showed him why his thought process was there more than what we've seen before. It was strange. I don't know what I expected there. I don't know if I was right to expect something else. But yeah, it was very, very strange.
Yeah, that look away you're talking about, Maddie. You know, don't look at this. Look away. We've been calling that the shell game since before the last election.
Oh,
it's the National Party shell game. You know, you put the P under the shell and you mix it all around. You got to follow it. That's how we've been. But we've been talking about that since before the election.